my dear student. Welcome to Nagesh Karasge Orchid School channel. Myself Hina Patel going to teach you 7th grade mathematics. Already we had started with the divisions of a rational number. Just we will have a recall of this and we will go for some more examples and the summary of the chapter. Okay. So, we will just have a recall of and division of a rational numbers. So, while dividing a rational number, two rational numbers, we multiply the reciprocal of the rational number. What is? Just we multiply a reciprocal. You know reciprocal, already we had learned in the chapter fraction. So, reciprocal of a rational number which is acting as a divisor by the other rational number. This was the example I had explained you, P upon Q divided by R upon S or R by S. Here what we will do? We will write as a P upon Q when we are going to multiply and it should be a reciprocal. So, it is S upon R, S upon R. So, this is the formula or we can say the steps we have to follow during the division of a rational number. So, we will have some example here. Find the value of, here it is a integer is given as minus 4 divided by 2 by 3. Minus 4 multiplied by what we have to do? We have to reciprocal of 2 upon 3. What is the reciprocal of 2 upon 3? Yes, you are right. It is 3 upon 2. So, what we will write here? The next step, minus 4 multiplied by 3 upon 2. Now, you know we have to multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So, we will multiply 4 times 3, that is 12, but it is a minus. So, we have to write as minus 12 and here we are having in the denominator as 2. Now, already I had told if it is possible to reduce, we have to reduce it. Yes, here we can reduce, it is 2 ones are 2 6 are. So, what it will be? Minus 6. So, what are the steps we followed? Yes, we had first written a whole number, integers which was given to us. If you are having a fraction, you have to write fraction. If you are having a whole number, you have to write a whole number. Then multiply and make a reciprocal of a given fraction. So, what is the reciprocal of 2 upon 3? Now, you know very well, it is 3 upon 2. So, in this way, when you get in the form of a multiplication of a fraction or integer or a whole number, now you know that numerator should be multiplied to numerator. So, here we are getting as minus 12 upon 2 and reduced if it is possible. So, we get as answer as minus 6. We will have some more examples. So, you will understand here we are having a first here we are having a negative rational numbers, that is a minus 4 upon 5 divided by 2. Now, we are dividing it by whole number. So, what will the step here? First we will write as it is. So, minus 4 upon 5 division of this and reciprocal of this. You know what is the reciprocal of 2 upon 1? It is 2 is 1 upon 2. What we are writing? Here we are writing reciprocal. Reciprocal of 2. So, you know now we have to multiply numerator to numerator. So, what will be the multiplication? Is minus 4 upon 5 2s are 10. Sorry, 5 2s are 10. So, what we are doing? If it is possible to reduce, we have to reduce it. So, now it is possible to reduce. Yes, we are having an even number. So, it will be 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So, is equal to minus 2 upon 5. If you are writing minus 2 upon 5 or if you write minus 2 by 5, both are correct. So, here in this we had used the step by step, we had done the reciprocal and we had find out the value of this. One more example we are having here. This was the first was the negative rational numbers we were having. Now we will see one example with a integer divided by an rational number. Integer divided by rational number. Now we will write integer as it is integer. So minus 6. What will be the rational number of this? Now you know, no need to write every time a step that rational number of 2 upon 3 is 3 upon 2, because when you have to understand, then we have to go by step by step. Now you can write directly what is the rational number of 2 by 3 is nothing but 3 by 2. Now you know nothing is there means what it will be? It is always 1. So now it will be more easy for you to multiply a numerator to numerator. You can write in this way also, or you can write a direct step 6 3s are 18, that is minus. So we write minus 18 and 2 1s are 2. Now is it is possible to reduce here? Yes, we will reduce. It is 2 1s are 2 9s are 18. So is equal to minus 9. In this way we had followed the steps and we had find out the values of a given example. There are two more examples we will try here. Again it is given as a negative rational number which is divided by an whole number, that is a 2. So we will have that different examples. So you will understand minus 3 upon 5 divided by 2. What will be our first step? We will write a rational number as it is, minus 3 by 5, multiply, and what is the rational number of this? If you do not know, if you are getting confused, here it is nothing but it is an 1. So what is the reciprocal of 2? Is nothing but 1 upon 2. Now direct multiplication of a numerator to numerator and multiplication of a denominator to denominator. So what will be here multiplication? 3 1s are 3, it is minus, so we write minus, 5 2s are 10. Now you say me, is it possible to reduce here? No, we are unable to reduce, so we have to keep as it is. If it is possible to reduce, then only we have to reduce it. Hope so my dear student, you had understood a very different types of examples which we are solving here. One more example we will have it, that is having a rational numbers divided by a rational number. We had seen the example with a rational number with a whole number or whole number with a rational number. Now we are having a rational number divided by rational number. So minus 1 upon 8 divided by 3 upon 4. Now I will write as it is 1 upon 8. I can write here minus 1 upon 8. It's belong to the whole rational number. No problem if you write here also. What is the reciprocal of this? 3 upon 4? Yes, you are right. It is 4 upon 3. No need to write every time it is an reciprocal of 3 upon 4 is 4 upon 3. Because when we are learning or when we are studying a new concept, that time we will follow for 1 or 2 example. So here what will be here? Multiplication of a numerator and multiplication of a denominator. Now if you are very smart enough, you can reduce here also without doing a multiplication, that is nothing but a product. If we are having here a large number, the multiplication will be somewhat hard. So when it is possible to reduce, when it is in a multiplication form, we can reduce here also. So here we can reduce. I will show this because it will be more easy when we have a large number. So 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So what will be multiplication of a numerator is 1 ones are 1 and 3 twos are or 2 times 3 is 6. So, in this way we can follow this step and we can find out in a simplest form of this. So, we had seen a very different examples here and we have tried to solve the step by step. One two or more example we will study. So, here we were having one of the rational number was a negative rational number. Here we are having a rational number which is a negative rational number when it is 4 upon 9 divided by minus 5 upon 7. In the previous sum we were having a negative integer, a negative sign in the first rational number. Now we are having 4 upon 9 divided by minus 5 upon 7. I think so it is more easy to understand. I think so you can give me the answer. So, what will be the step? Yes, we will write 4 upon 9 multiplied by, what will be the reciprocal of minus 5 upon 7? Yes, only we have to reciprocal the numbers, that is nothing but a denominator will change into numerator and numerator will go in the denominator. So, change of a numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. So, here the sign will remain as it is. So, here what is the reciprocal? It is 7 upon 5. It is minus 7 upon 5. Now, you can do here also very smart work. If it is possible to reduce, we can reduce. We will check, is it possible to reduce? No, it is not possible to reduce. So, we will write it directly. Here we are having a negative sign or minus sign. So, we have to write as minus 7 4s are 28 and 9 5s are 45. So, we are unable to reduce this. So, we will keep as it is, that what is the value after dividing two rational numbers. Now, one more example is given. Here in this example, we are having two negative rational numbers. Here we were having rational numbers, that is 4 upon 9 divided by minus 5 upon 7. Here we are having both rational numbers, we are having a negative sign, that is 6 upon minus 5 divided by minus 2 upon 3. We will write as it is. Yes, that is 6 upon minus 5. What will be the reciprocal? We will write the reciprocal, that is 3 upon minus 2. Now, it is possible to reduce? Yes, it is possible to reduce. We will try to reduce here. It is 2 1s are 2, 3s are 6. Now, we are unable to reduce it. So, what will be here multiplication? 3 multiplied by 3, that is nothing but numerator to numerator we are multiplying, and here minus 5 multiplied by minus 1. Minus 5 multiplied by minus 1. Now, you are very familiar with our integers. So, we will use here that 3 3s are 9, minus into minus is plus. So, if it is plus, we can write the number directly, or if you write a plus, it is okay. So, here will be 5 1s are 5. So, we can say it is an plus 5, or we can say it is 9 upon 5. In this way, we had solved a very different types of examples where we were having a rational numbers in a negative form. Here we are having a dividing rational number to the rational number with a whole number we had seen, and a whole number when divided with a rational number. I think so, my dear student, you have understood this. With a rational number with a negative sign, Now we will see a very simple example which will be without any sign, without any sign, that is a rational number, just it is given to us as a 3 upon 5 divided by 3 upon 5 divided by 2 upon 7. Very easy, do not be confused because we do not have any sign here. So, it is very easy to understand. 3 upon 5 multiplied by, what is the reciprocal? Yes, you are right, it is 7 upon 2. It is not possible to reduce, so we will have a direct multiplication, that is 7 3s are 21 and 5 2s are 10. So, in this way it is very easy to understand, and just we can have a one step and we can find the value of a given rational number. Now, one more example which is simple only, just we are having somewhat higher number here. So, same steps we have to follow, same step. 3 upon 13 minus 4 upon 65, minus 4 upon 65. Now, you might be thinking why it is written in the bracket. Yes, you can write directly, but we can't write directly because it is both the signs are very close to each other. So, we will write a step by step. 13 multiplied by, what is the reciprocal of this? Yes, you are right, we will write minus, it is minus 4. So, what will be here? 65, what is the reciprocal? 65 upon minus 4. What will be the reciprocal? You can write directly. I told we had seen we had solved many different types of examples. So, it is now easy to write directly the reciprocal of this. So, here it is 65 upon minus 4. Now, yes, you are right, we have to do a smart work. If it is possible to reduce, we will reduce. It is possible to reduce? Yes, it is 13 ones are 13, 13 5s are 65, 13 5s are 65. Now, it is not possible to reduce, so we have to directly multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So, what will be the answer of this? Is nothing but 5 3s are 15 and 4 1s are 4, but we are having a minus, so we have to write at minus 4. So, when we are having a large number, you can go for the practical division if you do not know, and you can find out if it is possible to reduce, we can reduce. Why we had done this step here only? Because if you go for multiplications of 65 into 3, we will get a very large number here, and which will be divided by and 13 4s are, so division will be very large. So, it will be easy when you can do the reduction or simplification in the steps only. So, we have solved many examples here. So, I think so everyone understood. So, we will have a summary of this chapter. So, what we had learned in the chapter as an rational number. So, a rational number is defined as, already we had learned this, just we will have a recall of this. A rational number is defined as a number that can be expressed in the form of P upon Q. Already many a time I had used the word P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So, here it is not equal to 0. So, what are the P of P and Q? They are integers. It may be a positive integer or it may be a negative integer. So, rational numbers is defined as a number that can be expressed in the form of P upon Q, you can say P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. A rational numbers includes natural numbers. Yes, it includes natural number, whole number, integers, fractions, decimals and terminating and non-terminating and repeating and negative fractional quantities. What is a rational numbers? Includes natural numbers. Yes, we had seen while solving the example, whole number, integers and fractions as well as decimals, and negative fraction and its quantities. This is what we had seen with our various example. Here two rational numbers are equivalent if one can be obtained from the other by multiplying or dividing. One can be obtained by multiplying or dividing. You know the two methods to find out an equivalent rational number. You know how to find out an equivalent fraction. So, same we have to use here the equivalent rational numbers to find out an equivalent rational number, or to obtain the equivalent rational number we have to multiply or divide, or multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integers, by the same non-zero integers. You were multiplying it by 3, if you are multiplying in the denominator by 3, same 3 you are multiplying in a numerator. So, what we had done? Yes, we are multiplying the same number in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So, in this way we can find out a rational number which are equivalent to the given rational number. So, rational numbers are classified as positive and negative rational numbers. You know, rational numbers are positive rational numbers and negative rational numbers. When we were explaining about rational numbers, just we had imagined that we had explained about a number line. I had told it is not a number line of an integer. Here the number line was an rational number. So, in between a two number there are many rational numbers. So, rational numbers are classified as positive and negative rational numbers. When the numerator and denominator both are positive or negative integers, it is a positive rational numbers. What is meaning of this? When a numerator and denominator both are positive, then it is known as positive rational number. If the denominator and the numerator both are negative, then it is known as an positive rational number. When numerator and the denominator both the negative sign get cancelled, so the given rational number will be an positive rational number. When it is, when both the numerator and denominator is having a positive or a negative integers. So, these are known as an positive rational numbers. When either the numerator or a denominator is a negative integer, if out of this numerator may be a negative integer or a denominator may be a negative integer, it is a negative rational number. It is an negative rational number. So, here we are having only one negative integers. It may be in the numerator or it may be in the denominator, which is belonging to the whole rational number. So, one negative sign or we get negative integers will say that the given rational number is an negative rational numbers. So, we had seen with very different types of examples of with all the operations, even we had seen equivalent rational numbers, a rational number on a number line, as well as we had done the addition of rational numbers, subtractions of rational numbers, and we had done a multiplication and the division of rational number. A numerator is neither a positive nor a negative rational number. You know now, because a rational number is always written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are an integers, and it may be a positive integers or it may be a negative integers. So, where Q is not equal to 0. So, the number 0 is neither a positive nor a negative rational number. So, you know, same with integers, 0 is neither a negative integer, neither a positive integer. Same here we can say here the 0 is neither a positive rational number or negative rational number. So, a rational number is said to be in the standard form if its denominator is a positive integers and the numerator and the denominator have no common factor other than 1. Yes, when we had learned this standard, what are the standard rational number? Just again we will recall, a rational number is said to be a standard form if its denominator is positive integer and the numerator and denominator have no common factors other than the 1. Means what? In the denominator we can say that if the rational number is given as 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 2, is in the denominator there is 5 and 2, is there common? No. Then what are the common factors of this? Is 1. In short, we can say when we have in a denominator as a prime number or where the two rational numbers in the denominator will have only a 1 as a common factors is known as an standard rational number. We can find the unlimited or infinite numbers of rational number. Yes, we had seen with a various example that find a 5 rational number between these given two rational numbers. So, we can find out a unlimited or a infinite number of rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Yes, we had seen with we had solved 2-3 example regarding related to the infinite rational number considering our own number in a denominator, and we had find out how many rational numbers are in between given two rational number. The additive inverse or opposite of a number A is the number that when added to A yields 0. The additive inverse of A is denoted as minus A. We had seen the example also here when a positive A and negative A, which will yield the 0, means a positive integer and the negative integer which is having the same number will get cancelled and which will yield as an 0, and the reciprocal of a number is obtained by an interchanging the numerator and the denominator of a given number. You know, we had seen with today with some more examples of division that changing the numerator and the denominator of a rational numbers. The product of a number with its reciprocal is always 1. What is the meaning of that? When you have a rational number when you have a reciprocal of it, the product will be always 1, means what? It is 2 upon 3 multiplied by 3 upon 2 get cancelled as, and the product will be 1. Hope so, my dear student, you have understood a rational number, and we had done with all the operations with many examples. Please go through the textbook, have a practice for some more example. It will be more easy to understand. Thank you very much.